All horse racing all the time. I'm your host, Al. We're looking at Parx today. I wasn't expecting to do a show today, but I want to give you some picks for some of these races coming forward. They'll be kind of fast picks, at least steer you in the right direction. We've done this before. We've done it successfully. So let's start taking a look. We only have a few minutes to post here right now at Parx, and we're up to race 2, and I do see a standout. Let me just bring this up. And we're bringing up Parx. Wow. See, both Parkway, the 6 looks like the standout, based on its speed, but 2 is going to be tough as well. And the 1, Mr. Sandman, right now at 1-2. But Belt Parkway is showing the way. It's the early pace. Here comes 2. Big John. Yeah. So we got the 2 home on short notice here. And I'm going to get some picks out here for you for the upcoming races. I'm surprised there was so many scratches there in that second race. The first race, very chalky, $17 exacta for $2. Belt Parkway gave it a good run and just ran out of gas, but did beat the 1 with number 2, Big John. Late notice. Did I have a bet? No, I didn't. It was too late to get that in. I'm just seeing who got second. I think the big chalk did get second at 1-2, Mr. Sandman. I didn't like that one. I see some of you are here, and I want to say hi. Austin, hey, Austin, happy December. How's it going? Good morning, Al. Pick 5. 5, 7. All right, well, the 5 was out of that race, already in. All right, yeah, it was too late to get that in. But I wanted to get out here and say hi to everybody. I hope your December is off to a great start. We're into that time of year where full throttle with the holiday season. And we're heading towards Christmas and New Year's. And, the other one, Thanksgiving is in the books, Black Friday. So we're just moving forward now, and there's still plenty of time. There's no reason to panic. You have almost 3 weeks to shop if you still have to shop. So this is a fun time of year. We had the tree lighting. Andrew Parker. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Al. Glad to see you. Good to see you, Andrew. How's it going? And Austin, always great to see you. Austin, in the history of this show, no one has hit more pick 4s or pick 5s than Austin. And he does it sometimes multiple times for the same card. I can't recall if Austin hit a pick 6 on one of the cards, but I know he's hit pick 4s and pick 5s with consistency. So you already have his picks here moving forward in the sequence here. 1, 2, okay. Now, as far as this exacta goes, Two Big John was 5-2. I mean, this is dirt cheap, $11 exacta. We got ice water here. We had coffee already this morning. So we have race number 3. My dilemma is this. With the shows going forward this time of year, do I cover Gulfstream, the championship meet with all the big jockeys and the Tapeta track and the Ortiz brothers and Saez's and Rosario's in Florida? Or do I stick with Aqueduct when I do live shows? I think Aqueduct is easier to hit, but the payouts are not that good. They can be on the cheap side. You got the cheap jockeys there, and you have now Jackie Davis and Dylan Davis and Katie Davis, and the weak jockeys over there. Meanwhile, in Florida, you have even Paco Lopez and Edgar Zayas and the Ortiz brothers. And so, do you go with Florida or Aqueduct as we enter into this winter meet with Gulfstream, the championship meet just starting? I mean, that's a consideration, at least for the show. I want to present something that people like to play. I know a lot of people prefer to play Aqueduct, even in the winter over Gulfstream, because Gulfstream can be unpredictable. So, weigh in with your opinions there. Race 3. Now, this is 6 furlongs. I think Trader's Luck, number 3, with the scratch of 4, Magic in the Moonlight, 3 becomes the lone speed here. Number 3 has a big speed edge in race 3. Oh my God, a huge speed edge. I mean, the last race, you can throw that one out. Six furlongs, claiming race. I'd almost say bet the freaking mortgage on number 3. God, it's won 3 of its last 5. Lupe Guerrero, the trainer, 15% here. Franklin Gonzalez Jr. up. Together, they're 13%. But get this, a 16.70 ROI. I mean, maybe you could make a case for number 6. I say this is 3's race. Crush it to show, not show, place, win place. Yeah, the 3 has, the scratch of the 4, Magic in the Moonlight, is the one that could have pressed it, but now there is no other speed horse that can run with number 3. I mean, number 3 is going to finish no worse than second in race number 3 here. Just something to think about. Let me just correct this thumbnail here. All right, there we go. I mean, 3 looks very dangerous in this race. You just bring this up here. I just want to get something straightened out here. Let's get this out to the audience here. Let's get the picks out to the viewers. I just got in just a little while ago. All right. All righty. Irene, how's it going, Irene? Hey, Al, glad to see you. Good luck today. Thanks, Irene. Good luck to you, too. Let's bring it home. Yeah, 3. Race 3, I just see 3 is the one to beat. I mean, you got the Jamie Ness entries. They're being overbet here. You know, the 5 and the 6. I mean, 3 is just going to run off and win this race. You know, race 3, I'm thinking not even mess with the exacta. I can see the 6 coming in second. I would go 3, 1, 2, you know, or maybe just 3 to win. Let me think about that for a second. You know, no one's going to catch a 3. I don't want to play it to place. 6 is taking the most place money. Dixie's 2 cents. Nice horse. You know, ran a decent last race. You see, the 3 horse lost the rider last race. So I'm going to, you know, let that slide. 2 is interesting from Charlestown. And 1, Speedy Bolt, actually has some fast races here. I think this is three's race. Yeah. Unless the three gets stuck in the gate, the race is over. I mean, Keith Blatz. Hey, Keith, how's it going? Great payouts at Turfway. They have great payouts there. Yeah, we're gonna do some Turfway Park shows this month. That's a fun track. I love that track. I love the atmosphere. There's an electricity in the air when you do Turfway Park. You know, the track shimmers like gold. You have the pitch black background with those spooky looking trees on the back stretch. And yeah, and there's gigantic fields. Nothing quite like Turfway Park. I've never seen a track like that before. Okay, I'll be right back. You know what? I think I'm going to get some coffee. All right, we're back. Welcome to All Horse Racing All the Time. I'm your host, Al. We're covering Parx today on this December 5th, 2023, Tuesday. Love Turfway, Irene. They say it's even growing. Oh my God, that is such a great track. Same here. I and you have a supporter there, not only in me but in Keith. Agree. Irene, Christopher. Race three, like number two, win place 2-3, exact the box. That's the thing. Two, I think three is the horse to beat in this race. A flat out win bet. Now, I talked about it. I didn't get the bet in. I was away from the screen. But I said three is the horse to beat here, has a big speed edge. And it's leading here at a nice price, 4-1. Oh my God. Where's the finish line? Wow. Three did collapse. Um, took it most of the way. I thought the three was alone speed with the scratch of the four, magic in the moonlight. And the one, I would actually, my play, if I did get this in, I wouldn't have used the 5, and I would have hit the try box with 163. My bad, but Irene is a solid capper. Yeah, she is amazing, with the amount of time she's been playing. Irene, not really, Austin. I just had some good luck recently. Always a modest, not modest, but not a bragging crowd for the most part here. But Irene, I just had some good luck, and I'm solid when it comes to putting good wages together and doing some research. Perfect, Irene. And the coffee here today is Kahlua coffee, French vanilla. I got this as a gift. Get this. I got this as a gift last Christmas, almost a year ago, and the bag is almost full, but I dig into the archives and it is tremendous. It takes some getting used to. There are some days where I can't deal with it, but I found that it's an acquired taste. So I'm curious what this is going to pay. Now, the 3 did finish 4th, but I want to see what the 1-6 pays, because Speedy Bolt was one of them I would have used. I was not going to just do a straight win play. 1-6 exact of $56. So that might be a halfway decent try. 50-cent try, $56. And that Kahlua coffee, excellent. All right. And I'm curious, who you like. Which track do you prefer in the winter? Okay, and I'm going to pose this question now, and I'd love some feedback, because some of my upcoming shows are going to depend on it. We know we're going to be going Turfway. Irene talks about Turfway, um, and somebody else commented on the hits at Turfway. Keith, that is a very exciting track, and it's a lot of fun to play. It can be dangerous if you get loose with your money, but they have good betting options and very large fields and good trainers and good owners and good horses there. So Turfway is always a good park. Okay, what is your favorite December track? It's it's a very good track here, Turfway. So that's something to keep in mind. Let me put this up. What is your favorite December track? Aqueduct, the Gulf Stream. Favorite December day track? Yeah, feedback appreciated. What is your favorite December day track? Aqueduct, the Gulf Stream. Um, Austin, I'm thinking of doing more. Um, Not more. Well, um, Turfway races, the night track races, especially during uh, earlier, midweek. See this cup, make it happen. See pick four coming up at Parx 268. Okay, let's take a look at this race. In the meantime, here's the mini survey. We have no scratches this race, and I'm just surprised they had so many scratches in especially the first race. Since the weather is, it's sunny, clear, cold, why all the scratches? When I look at this fourth race, it's a, 6 furlong dirt claiming race. We have a diva horse, a dia horse. We have some early speed signed on. I mean, the two ran a really big race, won by 11 lengths last race. A Fleet Diva. I can see that one being the favorite. There's a Scott Lake horse entry, number 4, Rolls Royce Choice. One here and this is a 7.5K claimer and in at the same level. One here, um, 3 back and 2 back, finished second and last race. And threw the rider off. 7, 8 are just too slow. I mean, 1, 2. I mean, this is a fairly straightforward. Lori Dia from Ness drops in class, has races fast enough. I mean, 1, 2, 6 box gets this done. And that's going to pay crap. Yeah, the 6 is taking a lot of money. Rolls Royce Choice. Frankie Pennington and Scott Lake. Austin. 100% Austin. Yeah. Turfway, no better game in town for night racing. One sec. Al, what about Oaklawn? Oaklawn has those limited betting options. I don't like their betting options. I don't think they have doubles every race, and they have good races, but maybe on a Saturday for the Derby prep races. Yeah. Tuner. Hey, Tuner, how's it going? Irene, so when do the Ortiz brothers travel to Gulf Stream? I know Rod is down there. I don't see Jose Ortiz on any entries. I'm not sure where he is when they're at Aqueduct and when they're at Gulfstream. They always seem to go down south in the, this time of year, Irene. I know Irod Ortiz is down there, and Paco Lopez is down there now. He's like a bully at that track, wins all the time, but he doesn't really win when the good jockeys go down there. And you can't get away from them. Yeah. I have a hard time knowing when to bet on Irod and when to fade him, so I just prefer betting when he's not around. My sentiments exactly. It's like, you hate to bet on these races with the Ortiz brothers. You bet on them, they don't win. You leave them out, they win every time. But Irod is on almost every race down there at Gulfstream right now, mounts, from what I've seen. So I haven't seen Jose. And do they always travel together? Um, I've never looked for that, and I don't think so. Because they're at different tracks sometimes. 8 is live here at Parx. Okay, Austin, 9 minutes to post. I think it's gonna be hard to beat the chalks in this race. I could see the 2 being the favorite in this race coming off that last race. Now the question is, will it bounce? It ran so much faster than it ever ran before, and there wasn't a trainer change. I gotta think the 2 is gonna take a step back. I can't see it coming back and doubling up. Now, this is one, it's a 5-year-old. It's been running since 2 and never came close to this type of effort before. You got the jockey trainer, 20%. Soto Martinez with Ramos, they're 20% out of 30 tries. With a 2.67 ROI, it's hard to dismiss the 2. It has won 3 of the last 5, is moving up in class, and with this trainer, when Soto Martinez goes up in class 10% with an 0.84 ROI, I can't think this one, if as a 5-year-old, a Fleet Diva is going to come back and duplicate its best effort ever as a 5-year-old by far over all the other years, 2 in a row. The 1 is going to be tough with Ness because that one has at least a lot of big numbers on race 4, number 1. The 6 has some races that fits 1-6, and Austin mentioned the 8. 8 does sneak in some races here that are fast enough to win, and this one seems to be improving as a 6-year-old, moving up in class for Bullock. 0 for 4, only 4% moving up in class. I would tend to go 1-6 here and use those in a double for race 4. And I'm going to talk about race 5 for a second. We only have 1 scratch in race 5, number 8. I think I'm going to try and steal 8 on the front end. That's a 7-furlong dirt race, claiming race. So I'm thinking 1-6, a double, 1-6 with, now I just want to check this. I'm thinking 2-4, race 5. Yeah, let's do this. 1-4 race 4, 1-6, 3 times. Let's do it. Okay, 1-6 with 2-4-6. I'm not sold on the 2 here in this race. And 2-4-6 gives some prices. 2 Skyhook 6-1, 4 Cowboy Jim 5-1, and 6 the morning line favorite 3-1 Golden Wildcat. Jennifer, Jose Ortiz won 3 races down here on Sunday. They're back. Oh, he did? I didn't see him entered. I wasn't playing this weekend. But okay, thanks for the heads up, Jennifer. Good luck today. Hi, Al. Jennifer, always a pleasure. I ride starts his mounts this week. Al, did you see the 60-minute story about horse racing? But no, I didn't. I'll write it down. 60 minutes horse racing. What did they say? Thanks for the heads up. I'm shadowing Austin's 8 here a bit. I'm giving it a stab. It's a stab. I love Austin to death, and he's a great player, but I can't back that 8 at all this race. But good luck, Jennifer, and good luck, Austin. And daily double 1-6-2-4-6 3 times. I'm going for the double here. I see I'm getting some prices on live horses next race. Thanks for the Gulfstream jockey update. No problem. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. And the coffee here is Kahlua coffee, French vanilla. Got it as a Christmas gift last year. The bag is just about full. So you can get an idea how big I am on this coffee. But on some days it's okay, and it is strong. So got that going for it. I'm going to talk about Austin's 8. Now, this one did have some big races. It had a really good race in February this year that's fast enough to win. It had a race last year in October as a 5-year-old, fast enough to win. Moving up in class for a trainer that is only 4% moving up in class. Now, this is number 8, Awesome Pal. 4% in the money 22% of the time. I just can't get behind this. Has a good jockey, Dexter Haddock. The trainer is 8% at Parx in 138 races, and never teamed with Dexter Haddock, who's 12% a year before. I mean, it's a reach. It did win its last race, and now moves up. I just want to get it done with the 1-4. Al, here is the link to that story. Okay, thank you, Keith. Jennifer, 1-8, exacta box 26268. I think the 2, Jennifer, is the danger horse. I think it's going to bounce. It never ran as well as it did last race. What happened suddenly at the advanced age that it ran so quick, and you're going to bring it back and it's going to run that fast again? If it does run that fast again, it wins. I think the 2 is my danger here. A Fleet Diva. It just ran off the charts last race. Do I back it and go 2/16 exacta? Yeah, I will. I'll do an exacta 2/16. A hedge exacta. 2/16. If it does nothing, it does nothing. It's not going to pay anything, but it will wipe out my loss of my double with the 1/6. So see, I play to protect. I'm not that hard-headed that I'll just sit on the horse. I'll cover something. And there goes that 8. Look at the 4. Two is 6-5. What is this guy juicing this horse? I don't want the 2 to win. Well, hopefully it's 2-6. Here comes 5. Overhold that 6 at the line. All right, so I get the hedge exacta and I lose my double play. Oh, brother. What's this going to pay? Crap, right? I already, I lost $6. I hit this 24.40 and I lost my 3-time exacta play, double play. Not good. Exacta 1-8, exacta box 2-6. Great job, Jennifer, and great job, win 2-6. All right, Jennifer, excellent. I did 1-6, 2-4-6, 3 times, no go. This I got, and I lost about $5 out of the 2. Al, the 60-minute piece was all about chemical cheating and horse racing. Don't worry, because Biden is putting Linda Rice in charge of cleaning up racing. Yeah. They love her here in New York, Linda Rice. I mean, she could do no wrong. Rick Dutro gets knocked out of the box for 10 years, and she pulls all sorts of stunts and never gets in trouble. Oh, well, at least I'm alive in the Daily Double. Great job, Irene. All right. I have the 4-6. I think they're good ones. I think the 2 is live at a nice price next race. Okay, nice little Martinez. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Great job, Jennifer. Oh well, she's the belle of the ball up there. Drug Tro is back, and you gotta wonder, would he even try and cheat again? Okay, I'll be right back. I got to heat the coffee, and let's go on to the next race. Welcome to All Horse Racing All the Time. If you're joining us, I'm your host, Al. We're looking at Parx here on this Tuesday afternoon, December 5th. Happy December, everybody. And we move on to the next race. I thought now the ones I would have had in this double, which I missed the double, but I minimized the loss with a hedge play. I played a double 1-6 with 2-4-6. And I came back and I did a hedge 2 with 1-6. One of my best hedges ever, Jennifer, by the way, included Rick Dutro, and that was on Travers Day. I think it was 2012. I'd have to look it up. I could bring up the charts. And I played this horse. I was alive in a multi-race play. And Trinenberg was in the race, a great, a tremendous sprinter, and some others. And I was alive with a few of them in a multi-race play. And I said, let's hedge it and cover. And I used a Dutro horse. The horse's name was Willie Beeman, right? And I used him in an exacta with one of the others I liked in the multi-race plays, and I threw one of the others I didn't like in the multi-race plays underneath with, Trinenberg and one of the others. And this horse won. I wind up hitting an exacta. It was like a 12-1 over a 14-1. I took a picture of a board. There was a photo finish, and I wind up hitting like a $400-something exacta a couple of times on a hedge play, right? And the multi-race play was never going to pay that, and that's one of those times it really paid off. And that's my Rick Dutro story. And his horse came in first. And the other thing I want to talk about a little bit here is not the morning line, but after the board opens, I had another really big hit. I think this was 2015 at Churchill Downs. There was a horse that opened at 20-1, and when the boards opened, it was 4-5. So I'm like, what's the story with this horse? So I put together an exacta with this horse with some of the others I liked. I really didn't like this horse, but it stayed low for a while, till it was about 20 minutes to post, 15 minutes to post. Even at 15 minutes to post, it was hanging around at 5-1. And at the end, this horse wound up 27-1. And this horse won easy. And it took a ton of money early. So it's just, I'm not saying to be swayed by that, but keep an eye on it. Sometimes these ones are live. And I hit a giant exacta. I don't know what it paid. I'd have to look up the charts, but it was a good win for me. It was so good to me that I drove over to, I was using Quick Bets as my wagering platform, and I put that bet in, and that was for Suffolk County, Long Island. And they had a bunch of different places where you could collect the money, bars that had the wagering machines, and they were kind of like mini OTBs, but the bars that showed the races on TV, and they had places you could place your bets. So I drove over right after the race, and I took the money out. It was like holy crap! But yeah. Yeah, it was a horse that went off, opened 20-1, was 4-5, and stayed low, and then went up to 27-1. And I played it and I boxed it with like a few other horses, and I hit the exact. And I drove over there and went to the bar and went to the bartender. I threw the guy like $10. Hell, yeah. Now, I don't drink at that bar. I didn't drink at that bar, but I did place some wagers there. So I go in there and I go up to the bartender, and I guess he's the owner, and I give him the ticket. I want to cash this in, and it was like 400 something. I forget what it was, but yeah, I threw him 10. You try and give something back. He's like, holy crap, this guy doesn't even come here. He doesn't drink here. He just comes in here and places a bet once in a while. And yeah, I cashed out right away. Christopher, race 5, like 2. Yes, I think the 2 is very live. Now we'll talk about that 2 for a second. It has 3 races out of the last 5 that really fit this bill. It drops in class for Roberto Perez. And when Roberto drops in class, he hits 19%. As Wilfredo Vasquez. They're 14% together, 1 for 7. But what I like is the horse, Skyhook. The last one was on a wet track. The 1-3 back was at the 12.5K level. Hung around, but got beat. In the last 5 races, has 2 seconds and a first. Fits this race. I don't think it's the winner, but it's a live price. Skyhook. I want to go look at the pace here. And Skyhook is probably going to be the pace of this race. It's the speed. Cowboy Jim keeps the same jock, Ramon Moya, 3rd time in a row. Very clean running line. It seems to be moving forward. Now they're bringing this one back real quick. Ran November 27th at this level. Finished 2nd. Only a 3-year-old. For Philip Aristone. Aristone, I don't know. Either way, Philip is 15% at Parx. And now this covers almost 4,000 races. So this is a solid trainer at Parx. So you got to give the 4 credit. And the 6, I mean, the 6 sprinting should be the best one in here. Golden Wildcat. So I'm going to box 6 with 2 and 4. Yeah, yeah. Laloy, how's it going? Good to see you. Good luck today, and good luck today, everyone. Race 5. Make sure this is race 5. The 2 is going to be tough. Exacta boxes. You know, we're not. I think the 6 is going to be real hard to beat in this race. You know, I'm almost tempted to go 2, 4, 6. Christopher, how's it going, Chris? Like number 2, 2, 4, 5, exacta try box. Chris, you want to pop in and say a couple of words? Yeah, I'll have you on. You know, you've given out some big winners here on the show. Are you considering playing Turfway Park? Yes, first 2 days. Yeah, yeah. And I had a hell of a show last year where I gave out every pick 3, every double, the pick 4, pick 5 through the first 8 races at Turfway Parks. I lit up the freaking tote board. Chris is going to say hi. Let's touch base with Christopher. He's had some big winners here on this show. Christopher, you want to join us? Come on aboard. Turfway has been amazing. Yes, it has. $0 to post. I think that 6 is almost unbeatable here. I don't see the 10 doing it. 10 would have to come out of the clouds. I mean, the 10 is solid. It's dropping in class. Turfway has been amazing. Yeah, we're going to do some Turfway shows, Jen. 4, 7. That's 6. I'm telling you. I should just go do 6 across the board in this race. Yeah, I'm just, Let's see what happens here. The 10 really taking money, and that's always scary. Uh, Keith, free to play show. Good luck, Keith. I think the 2 is one who is really dangerous, but the 6 sprinting really fits this race. Not taking the money. There goes the 2. One really giving this one a push here. On the 4 and the 6. The 6 is automatic. I wouldn't be surprised if 6 is favored right now once we see the numbers. There he goes. Look, he's just loping along. The 3's not going to be there. It's going to be 2-6. Six two. Got it. All right. We're up for the day. 6-2, 4-1 over 7-1. Jennifer, nice call on 6, Al. Nice price at 4-1 here. A great sprinting line. $37-1. I didn't even check the odds yet, Jennifer. Nice coach, Leloy. Nice. Race 5, exacta boxes 2-6 and 4-6. All right. We're heating up. Hit the last 2 exactas. Suddenly we're up for the day. It's not like a retirement day, but it's suddenly we're up comfortably. I did drop the link before, but what did Christopher have as his picks anyway for that race? I don't see them. Did have the 2 to win place. All right. Okay, so we're moving on. I think that Turfway Park, the Turfway Park shows in the evening look like a good idea for this season. That seems like the place to be. Irene, great job. You got the double there with the 2-6. Excellent. Who else? I wish you had a 35K 50-cent try at Turfway, coach. Yeah, same here. Okay, 6'2" exacta, 74.20. That's 6. My God, that was a gift, that 6 horse. I would have been better off just pounding it to win, but I wanted to use it first, second with a couple others. Be right back. All right, if you're joining us, welcome to All Horse Racing All the Time. I'm your host, Al. We're covering Parx here on this Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. Happy December, everybody. Hope it's off to a good start for you. Plenty of time to get the Christmas shopping done early. My only recommendation would be to get it done in the next couple of weeks, take the pressure off. This way you can just sit back and enjoy the holiday. And I see some people are here. Oh my God, I really have to catch up. Great call out. Thanks, Rich. Hiya, Rich. Great to see you. Oh. Vinny. Hey, Vinny, how's it going? Brooklyn guy, Vinny Bracco. What's up, Vin? Did you see FSU got robbed? Uh, I didn't see that. I'm not a sports bettor, and I'm tempted to jump in, but I don't know that game, so I don't want to. Not until I know more about it. That was a disgrace what the NCAA did to them. Oh my God, I didn't see it. I my God, I'd have to read up on that. I don't follow college sports and Vinny. How do you put Bama ahead of them? Bama got blown out at home by Texas, and FSU was undefeated. FSU. I'll tell you what. Here's what I will say about this, Jennifer. The college sports, college football, I imagine that's what you're talking about, not college basketball, um, does have a huge following and right up there with pro football and sometimes even higher. Carlos, how's it going, Carlos? They wanted a blue blood school. Was there some kind of a Vinny? I'm going to drop you the link here for a second because we're talking about this here, and I'll get back to the horse racing, but this seems to be a big deal here going on right now. They penalize the whole team. Yeah, Vinny, I'm going to drop the link. Up to you if you want to join. If you're busy, totally understood. Carlos, who do you like in the sixth race? I'll give you that right now since we're heating up.
Hey, everybody.
Vinny, how's it going?
Okay, just to answer that question, pretty much what happens is when Jordan Travis got hurt, the committee, there's a lot of different protocols they use, and it's based on unavailability of key players. That's one of the things they use, and a 13-member selection team. And I think they're made up of athletic directors and ads. And what happens is if they see a key player is out, uh, they tend to sway with the blue blood teams, the national teams that everyone will watch. star players. It's kind of like
TV ratings.
yeah, it's kind of like LeBron James not being in the final. Uh, Not as many people are going to watch the championship game if LeBron James isn't in it, if he's injured that day. It's just the way it is. You'll have your gamblers that'll watch it anyway, but a lot of people watch these games that aren't gamblers. Schools, coaches, future coaches, students, student body, benefactors, all that. So I think that when the kid got hurt, that it gave them an easy out not to pick them. I think it would have been a lot worse if he didn't get hurt and they left him out. But I think now they had their reasoning. Well, the star players out. They want to see stars, and that's what it is. That's my feeling. I might be wrong, but that's what I think. How you doing, Al?
Yeah, I'm good, Vin. Thanks. How are you?
I'm okay. I saw you were looking at the Parx, and thank you for all your help. We'll talk later about setting that thing up for me. I think you have wonderful ideas.
Yes, yes, and I think your channel. I'm not going to say nothing here. I'll talk about it to you in person,
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I think it can be a bigger hit than my horse racing channel.
No, your
But
horse racing channel is great.
no, we'll talk in person.
Thank
But
you. We're on it.
there's one thing though. There was a Netflix show about a basketball official
Right.
who made a ton of money in gambling and affected the games and gave out different tips to people about the games. Are you familiar with that?
When was it on?
2007, I think.
Uh,
And
Tim
the guy's doing great now. I
Tim
mean,
Donaghy?
he spent time in prison, but he's out now and doing very well.
Tim
Now,
Donaghy. It was Tim Donaghy.
okay, and
Donaghy.
he just had different things, and they said different officials. He knew inside information when certain officials didn't like certain players on teams
Oh, absolutely.
or didn't like teams, and they would kind of make calls and affect the line. And they might lose 3 million one day, make 6 million the next day, and he just knew there were certain things going on within the game that they could affect.
He exploited inside information. That's what he did. Exploitation of inside information. It's interesting. They used to talk about why Pete Rose was banned with gambling, but other players that they suspected weren't. And it was very easy, Al. I've been in the clubhouses of stadiums. It says right over the entrance of the clubhouse.
And
no,
you used to hang out in '86 with like Jesse Orozco and them
oh,
when
yeah,
they all came into
yeah,
O'Neill's and all these
shout,
guys.
yeah, well, shout too. And it says no gambling, a plaque. They don't have no steroids. Gambling forever and a day since the White Sox scandal. People knew what they were getting. Yes, it was a Bernie Madoff situation, absolutely, Laloy. And it's crazy, because look at horse racing. Linda Rice, like, what does she have to shoot the horse in front of the official? Everyone shoot up, but they know she's a crook. Sometimes you just, what? If you are good for horse racing, it's kind of like, I was doing a show earlier, Al, and I was doing music, and I got struck down. The show got struck down.
Oh my God.
Not a copyright strike, but they shut the show down because I was using unauthorized, and they're fully within their rights. I don't own the music. I thought it was older Christmas music that maybe it's allowed now. I have no problem with that. That's their law. But what happens is sometimes I'm wondering, they knew they were going to shut it down within maybe the first 8 minutes. If I would have got a $300 super chat, you think I would have got shut down before they took that 30%?
No way,
No.
because
Right.
they would.
Absolutely right. So that's Linda Rice. They make a fortune with her. Sometimes they say, well, listen, it's going a little too far now. We got to suspend her, but they make sure they know what's going on. They make sure they take in all that money before. And I'll get banned from YouTube for life now. But you know what I mean. What do
Yeah.
you like? What do you like in this race? Did you look at it?
Okay, this race,
I love the 8.
I've actually hit the last couple of races, and I
I
hit
saw
a
it.
good
That.
exact the last race.
Good for you.
This race, race number 6.
I'm on 8-4. I think the 8
I'll
is a
tell you
speed
what, 3 is really moving forward in a big way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the 8 is going to be flying in the stretch. I just think this horse is going to gobble up ground.
Oh,
We'll
God.
see.
I'm thinking 3-4-8 box.
Before 8, yeah. Well, I like the 8-4, and I'll use your horse.
Chalk eater. Jesus
It
Christ.
is. It is.
Sometimes you gotta just take what the defense gives you.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
about the 1?
The 1. Give me back my bullets. Yeah, he has well. I'll tell you who has the highest speed of any horse in here. Really, is the 7.
I think the 1 is real dangerous.
The 1 looks good. Good
I'm
class.
gonna box 1 with 3-4-8 here. It's not gonna pay much, but I think 1's a fair bet. What's your bet here?
8-4.
Okay, let me put this out here. Exacta boxes 1-3, 1-4, 1-8. I'm grinding here at this point.
I know, me too.
Um, race 6. I don't have the long ball play here for this race.
Yeah, I like that 8. I think the 8 looks good. Oh, well, you Laloy. 8-4. I think it's 8-4 straight to the wire. I do like Al's 1. I think it's Al, like Al said it's chalky.
No. That 1 looks real good. I mean,
Watch the 7, Al. Watch the 7 in this race. I didn't use him because I bet already before I came in here. He's 11-1. I think the 7 is very sneaky. He might. I think that horse either runs great or he's last. The 7. I'm worried about him. I didn't
on
use him.
break, high on break. How's it going? Time is ticking out. Carlos, we got the picks in. You got it from me. You got it from Vinny. Vinny is looking at the 7. Are you using the 7?
I didn't use him, Al. I played already, so I didn't do it. But I'm scared of the 7. I really am.
Lucky is 7.
I think he's either last or he runs a bang up race. I I'll tell you
And
what.
these are cheap horses, so
That's
who
what
the
it
hell
is.
knows?
That's what it is. I was telling Irene that the other
The
day.
7, yes, it does have that race in July. If it
Yeah,
goes back to that, it
yeah,
wins.
yeah. I think this horse is either up 10, 15 lengths out, or he's there. And if you look at his pace numbers, the 7, he's always mid pack. He breaks okay. He gets out okay. And the race will have to fall apart a bit for him to win, I think. But
And you like that 8, huh?
I think he'll be barreling home at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very dangerous horse
Yeah.
and a good trainer. 11% here.
Hmm.
Gets spotted weight of.
Hey, Rich, how are you? Someone has to agree with me, Rich. My God, I've met a million people in my life.
Stephen R. Hi,
Rich is the only
Steve.
one. How are you, man?
Yeah, so unboxing. I have my one box with your 8, Vin. Carlos, thanks. You got it, Carlos. Thanks for joining us.
Let's see here. Okay, they're off.
Good, Vinny. Thank you. Okay, Rich, thanks, Vinny. I don't like that the 1 is all the way in the back right away.
Four broke. He figured. The 8 is on the outside, passing the 7. I think the 8 is the horse that should come barreling down the stretch.
No, the 1 should be there. Oh my God.
Looks good.
You know, 1 is in a bad spot, you know, a wall of horses.
Yeah.
That really looks bad.
The 8 has in the stretch. The 4 is leading. I love that 4. Let's see if the 8 can get second. Get me the exacta. The 1's coming too. The 1's going to get second.
All right, 4-1. Another exacta.
Yeah.
All right, 4-1. 3-1 over 2-1.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, I'm not going to get rich off that, but
No, 4 look good.
you know, it's a small price. And very quietly, my picks have given out the last pick 3 and the last 3 exactas.
Great.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So we got the radar up. Wow, that 4 looked like secretariat.
You really did.
Blakeney, hit the super, probably won't pay much, but it's better than nothing.
There you
yeah,
go.
it beats losing, right?
Absolutely.
Great job, Blakeney. Great to see you. Stephen R., happy holidays, Coach, Vinny, and everyone. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen.
Always a pleasure.
You too, man. Hopefully we make some money and people will get a little better Christmas gifts this year. Al, you were talking about Christmas. Do you ever remember going to the track around Christmas time?
Yeah, I can actually dig up a Christmas card I took at the track.
Really?
And sent out to everyone.
Oh, wow.
I used to send out Christmas cards.
Wait, was that you at the railing, at the rail? Was that picture you at the rail? You're standing at the rail?
Well, you know, I have a number of those.
That's a nice picture you have. One of them is really nice. I think you used it maybe on your show.
No, one I used when
That's a real nice picture of you.
One I used when I was posing with the snow ornament at Aqueduct one year, you know, a few years back. It was like a snowman, and it was like happy holidays and send it out. I used to, you know, make those Christmas cards every year.
Very nice.
I go to Staples and I'd have a picture for the front, a picture for the back, and I got a discount on the cards, and they gave me all these postcards, like 50 of them.
Yeah.
And I'd send them out to people, and me on the rail.
That's a good picture of you. I think that's your promo for the channel, wasn't it?
I don't know. Let me check.
A really nice picture of you. Very good picture of you. I can see all the girls calling, "Hey, take me to the track." Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That was Saratoga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I had a great day that day at the track.
It looks muddy, the track.
No, it wasn't. It was
No?
sunny as no, it was a great day.
Looks, yeah, that's a good. I'm gonna guess what year that was. Within 2 years, let's see, for a coffee. I'm going to say that is 2012.
That's the exact year.
Oh my God. Am I good with numbers, man? Look at that.
Yeah, that was Travis Day, Saratoga.
I am so proud of myself right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right on.
It's a great picture. Very young coach. A very, no, he's young now. That super paid over $20. Yeah, a win is a win, Blakeney. It's better than ripping it up. A lot of people would rather be in
Better
prison.
than ripping it up. Yeah.
It's better than ripping it up. It is.
Yeah, especially when you put some green in it, and
Absolutely. No, you can't. Dollars 20. No. Getting 18 to 1 in your money. 17
what
to
was that exacta?
let's see.
4-1, 26.80. All right, so $6, get back 13. I doubled my money. And it's the third straight exacta, so we'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the Meadowlands once. I'll tell you a quick funny story. My late girlfriend from the 80s, Karen, we were going up to Surprise Lake Camp. She was a counselor there. She ended up being a teacher, but she was in college at the time. We go with the friend and the friend's boyfriend. So we go to Meadowlands, and then we're going to go back to her house. She lived in Chinatown to sleep, and then go up in the morning to the Surprise Lake Camp. I'm studying and studying and studying. This guy looks at the back of the program, says, "Oh, someone scribbled a phone number on here, 368." He played that triple, won $2,000. I'm all night. I'm trying to win. I can't do. I looked at him. I said, "Why don't you go F yourself?" I threw myself. I'll meet you in the car. It doesn't matter sometimes how good you are. Luck is supreme. Luck is supreme. You always hear, "I'd rather be lucky than good," right? No, how about I'm lucky and I'm good? Because if you're lucky and you're good, Al, I don't know if I ever told you this, but to me, isn't it amazing, Al, how all the people that work so hard in life get so lucky, right? All the real hard workers happen to get lucky. No, it's hard work. Hard work usually will bring you luck. I
I
believe that.
agree 100%.
So a lot of people that you deem to be very lucky, a lot of them, I'm not talking about hitting the lotto or something, but a lot of them put a lot of work in, empty hours. And then finally the gambling gods like shine on you and say, "Oh, Al, you work pretty much for nothing. Al does this. He doesn't make a lot of money in here." So it's kind of like
I
you
make,
work.
between you and me, I don't make much. You're right.
Right.
200-300 a month.
Right. So the gambling gods will say probably, "You know what?
So if you want to contribute to the channel and help promote its growth, by all means, super chat, appreciated. Yeah. And Vin,
And I'm going to start you guys off.
start who guys off?
I'm sending him the first Cash App today. I just sent him a Cash App.
Oh God,
For
Vinny,
all
you
you
don't
do,
have to send me.
I don't have to do anything. For all you do, you're here for everyone. So you make my life happier. You really do. You cheer me up.
You do the same for me, my friend.
So there's a coffee for you, my friend. But yeah,
Thank
you
you, Vinny. Thanks so
you're very
much.
welcome. You're very welcome. You effortlessly just give yourself to people, and it's rough. I have a channel too. I go in with no content. I don't script or anything. I got to sit and talk and talk and talk. But the people like
Vinny, we have something coming up for you, and I'm not going to say nothing about it now, but
okay.
you're you're going to be the guy, and I think your channel is going to kick my channel's ass, and I'll be happy to, bring that to it because you have something to bring to the table. And did you ever see the movie The Idol Maker with Ray Sharkey?
Yes. Oh, I loved him.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do with what we have coming.
Oh, I love your help. Anything you can.
No, we're going to do it.
There we
And
go. There you go. $9.99, Al. Thank you, Andrew. That's very nice of you. People love you, Al. You see? It's for an Andrew Parker, man. That's
Andrew, thank you
That's
so much. And Vinny, thank you so much.
please, you're welcome. Look what you do for everybody. And you give friendship too. See, some people you'll watch their live, they may get back to you because they might have a lot of people scrolling, but they really don't care. Al has had conversations with some of his people offline. You're a friend. You're not just a a host just doing this and then not talking to anybody until the next time. You're actually friendly with a lot of people.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you know what? I had some run-ins with some people on my old channel, and these are people that are like the bottom feeders of society that just ganged up on me,
Absolutely.
and I never had a problem with a decent person, and
Never.
it's the same thing here.
Well, that's why, because you don't bother anybody.
Yeah,
They take
but
kindness from
Vinny,
people.
I think you're going to be a big hit. I think you're going to be a big hit with
Irene, look at Irene. Look what I started. I started a domino effect. Thank you, Irene.
Vinny.
Nice of you.
Thank you. And holy
You deserve it, Al.
Andrew, Irene, here's another cup of coffee for tomorrow. Okay, I'll be out there tomorrow, Irene.
You
Does
deserve it, Al.
does $5 still buy a cup of coffee? I don't really buy coffee. Do you drink coffee, Irene? Thank you so much, Irene. Irene had some big hits lately. I mean, she had a pick five at Fairgrounds and another big hit somewhere else recently. And thank you so much, Irene.
If I had to guess, I would guess Irene is the kind of woman that likes, I don't know about coffee, steak salad.
Oh, a steak salad. Holy, no messing around, right? No horsing around.
Right? Slice it up and get down. So, yeah,
But Vinny,
yeah.
we'll set this up.
Well, Al, we're 13-2 our last 15 football games.
Get the hell out of here.
I gave 2 freebies on your channel. I gave 2 freebies Sunday on mine. Yeah, 13-2. We're doing really well.
2.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're not always going to do that, but this just happens to be a very good. Austin, Irene is a tremendous handicapper and a tremendous lady as well.
She really knows. Yeah, she really knows how to set up those multi-race plays with the A, B, and C picks.
And I think that's a talent, actually.
Oh, yeah.
To regiment and do that. See, I don't have the regiment for sports. I do. For horses, I don't. I go to you when I ask you. I need a horse. I ask you what you like.
Now, what gets me about you, Vin, is you turned around the other day and you did a show for me. You covered for me as the host. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And you turned around and gave out a 1580 winner in one of the races.
Mm-hmm.
And you pounded the horse and you gave that out.
Yeah, I get lucky once in a while.
Vin, it's not just luck. That doesn't just happen.
Well, yes, no. I know. I'm not as good as you, but I'm not a handicap. I tried not to get like we all suffer from, even the best handicappers, sports too. I learned it took me a long time not to do this in sports. Sometimes you outthink yourself. You like a horse, you end up not playing that horse, and that horse wins. And you want to hang yourself. And you know something? The whole day is ruined because of that. Then you start thinking it with a mindset of, I got to get that back. I can't believe I didn't win that. And your
I
whole day,
remember there was a race
the whole day.
maybe a week ago, and you came on and you said you gave out the 10 horse,
I remember.
and that was your pick of that race. And
I remember. I went
you
off them.
wound up pounding a different horse, and you were like, I just want to get off the show. I'm pissed. You know,
Yeah. Because I knew that I'd start betting and get mad, and I don't want to.
yeah, that's what you said. I mean, you had the winner, you gave it out on the show,
Early.
and then
Early, yeah.
yeah, you gave it out right away. And I think one of the things I have to commend you about is
So,
you saw you were pissed and you were like, I don't want to be here.
I've been there.
I need to step away. I have to go.
Absolutely. I've been there.
And
That I make mad bets, angry bets,
yeah,
bets.
but you knew enough to just step away.
And you know what it's like, Al? An angry bet, don't get me wrong. There's guys on Sunday that could be down 3,000 with no money to pay the bookmaker. They
Oh
could bet
God,
3,000.
I can't
They
even
could
imagine
win
that.
Sunday.
I'm like a $5 better and down 3,000.
You can get lucky. Like I could have a client that has no money to pay me, and he's taking a shot on Sunday. He may win the race and get even. He may very well do that. The problem is you are setting yourself up for a disaster. So the one day you bail out because you got mad and you were angry, so you made some angry bets, you got lucky. If you keep on doing that, I guarantee you, it is hard enough to win. I knew trainers at the track that said, Vin, it's hard enough for us to win and we're here. Can you imagine people on the outside? So I guarantee you, if you fall into bad habits, eventually you're going to get hurt. So if you catch what you did, what was wrong, you can be angry for yourself for a bit. I know tomorrow is another day I can gamble. You know what? All right, Al, see you later. I won't play today. I'm annoyed. And tomorrow I wake up, it's history. I always felt that way. And that's the difference. And Al, you do the same thing. I see you keep it. You might get angry if you've had a couple of losers when you knew that the horses were the right horses. You get a bad trip, your horse is flying, it gets boxed. You know, it's annoying. But you know to live to fight another day. Austin, you're right. Scared money never wins because scared money isn't really your money. That's the problem.
Yeah, I told you about this. I think it was yesterday, and I could even show you the receipts. I lost. I won like 9 straight races in a row and built up a decent bankroll out of nothing, and then played recklessly and threw it all back. And I was like, I'm stepping away. And I still had some money in the account, but it was like, you know,
What's crazy is
I got angry and
what's crazy, Al, is how long it takes you to build that bankroll up, and within a couple of races, you can shoot it all down.
oh yes, and that's what I
problem.
did. I made some big bets on a couple of races, and the jockey even seemed to screw me, and it was like, get me out of here. And you did the same thing. You were like that one race, but you were dead on that one horse.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know. I remember
Yeah,
that.
but what about, tell us about that 1580 horse that won.
I remember giving it. I don't remember what I liked about it, honestly.
Okay.
There are little different things. Like I just bet, if anyone is watching Mahoning Valley, I just bet the 7 horse. I like the
Mahoning
7.
Valley. When I think of Mahoning Valley, I think of that puppet, Jerry Mahoney.
No. Yeah.
But Mahoning Valley, that's a fun track. And so you looked at that?
Yeah, I bet the 7-3. I bet. I'm watching it right now. The 7, 22 and 8. He's closing a bit. I hate closers at that track. I think you got to be near the pace on that track. But you know what it is? They fall apart. They're cheap horses.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So the three's on the rail. The seven's on the outside. Let's see.
Get there.
The three looks good. The seven's on the. I don't think the seven's going to get there on the outside. Three's hanging tough. Now it's probably going to be the four. Oh, the three hung tough. Wow. That was my second horse, the three. I think it was 6-1. 4-3, and the seven flew, but didn't get there. 6 minutes to Parx, Al. What are you looking at?
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's go for the fourth straight exacta, and let's get this done. Race number 7. Okay, 1 mile on dirt. I mean, 1 looks really. 3 is a wild card, all turf races, but a really good trainer, Kathleen Damasi, Egyptian Quest. She's a lone woman to get into the Parx Hall of Fame as a trainer, and she's going turf to dirt. And when she goes turf to dirt, she's 16%, and she sticks a top jockey up, Ruben Silvera, 18% here. Oh God, I think Wine Tap is the single here. 6 to win, and just take it at that. If you can get 4 to 5,
I'm on the 7.
I'm on the 6. 7.
Tricolor.
Here's my problem with 7. 7 is a 4-year-old. It's been racing since 2. It has a ton of races. This is a maiden special weight. So it's racing in its 3rd year, and it never won. A maiden race.
I like that Ramos got the mount.
It's a career maiden. Holy crap. You're talking 2, 3, 4-year-olds, a lot of races.
Yeah. I like Ramos, though, getting the mount on this one.
Why?
I just think that Ramos
it's moving up in class.
Yeah, there's just something about that horse. And that horse is getting bet also in the exactas.
Yeah.
In the double. He got bet in the double a bit. The 6 is the horse to beat.
Oh, yeah. Do you think we get 4 to 5 on the 6?
No. I think he'll go off at 5.
What do you think we get on the 6?
2 to 5.
Oh, God. It's
Maybe
now down to 4 to 5.
I think Tricolor will come down to 4 to 1.
I think I have to use a 6 over some others. Betting 6 alone doesn't seem.
Irene has the 6 and the 8 here. Steven, you, me, and Al could have gone out and scored the same points as the Jets did.
Oh my God. Watching the Jets, I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be wishing, what's his name? Zach Wilson was in there.
Yeah, I know.
Because these other 2 guys are horrible. They have no arm, rag arms. They're throwing these floaters up there. I'm like, holy crap.
Really is. They look so bad.
Yeah. Total loss of a season. What about the one Working Man?
I looked at that horse. I
I
like this.
mean, one start. What the hell?
I think this 7 horse is going to surprise a lot of people.
I think the one might do something. Lawrence the second, he's 21% with the jockey in the money, 58%. Top jock up, Sanchez,
Let's see.
21%. One start only at Delaware. I'm thinking 6 over 1-3. I mean, that's stretching it.
Yeah.
That's 7. 6 over 1-3-7. We'll do that here. Race 7. I can't move past the 6.
You can't.
No, I can't. Exacta.
I played the 7. We'll see
You
if I
know,
get
I did throw your 7 in there, because
for
I
some
do
reason I dislike him. Al, I don't know what the hell it is. It's just this is another horse I don't want to go off, and then he pays $16.
I could see pounding that horse to place or show the 7. I can't put it to win. Let me get some picks out here. Christopher, I like number 3, 3-7 exacta box. Christopher has hit some big ones here. Austin 1-3-6 here to finish the pick 4 and continue the pick 5. So Austin needs 1, 3, or 6 to win this race. Irene, have to agree with all the comments about scared money. It's sad but true. I'm alive in the daily double here to the fave 6. You should be good there, Irene. And the long shot 8. Holy crap. Good luck, Irene. Stephen R., same old Jets. Don't agree. Don't you agree, Al? Tough being a Jets fan. It's fun being a Jets fan. It sucks. We haven't had a good quarterback since Vinny Testaverde and Ken O'Brien.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Al, what's the odds on the 4 horse?
Right now, Finn, the 4 is modern era 8-1.
Because
And
my Vegas guy just texted me and he said that's what I like.
holy crap. Vinny, that one's live. Has a shit trainer, 5% trainer out of 2,300 races, but has the races. Like oh my God. Let's do.
Well, he didn't say, "Oh, you got to bet him." He just said, "We like that whole." Because I texted him.
I'm going to add a 4-6 box. Adding 4-6 exacta box. I feel that good about the 6 that I can add the 4 comfortably and just, cover my ass.
Let's see. I wish he didn't text me. It's too late for me to get it in. But I'll stick with my 7. That was my first pay. My first.
That 4 is taking a little bit of money. Can handle the distance. I like your 7. I'm just hoping my 6 comes in underneath one of the few I have boxed with it. I'll probably break even or lose $8.
Let's see. 7 broke dead list.
6 is a gray horse, Vinny. What do you think about that?
I see. Yeah.
No, the 6 is much faster than the others.
Yeah, the 8 went out 45-1.
Where's the 7?
7's on the outside last.
And the 4's on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the six will shoot past these.
Should.
So right now we have to think about, the 6 is home. We got to think about the others. Or do we?
I don't know. We'll see. He's 1-2.
Oh my God. It'll be like 6-8 or 6-9, the 6 with one of the bombs, you
Yeah.
know, Christmas gift for all the jockeys,
Right.
yeah. 7 coming from the clouds.
Yeah. Oh, get up with the 7. Get up with the 7. Come on.
You asshole.
I just missed it. 6-7. I had it, but 4 did nothing.
The 6 was the easiest single.
Yeah, he really was.
And the 9 comes in second at 45-1. Don't
Unbelievable.
tell me these jockeys weren't playing games with this.
Right?
Let this one hang on and
I
get
thought I
second.
was going to get second with the 7. Thought I was going to get there.
Did the 7 get there?
No.
Oh
Just
God.
missed.
45-1.
Yeah, he just missed.
That was the sucker's bet.
Hate that way. You're so far out. It's tough.
Boston, I'm a Lions fan and finally got a good season going. What do you think of the Lions, Vinny?
I don't think they have enough defense. 6-9-7. Damn, I just missed. I don't think they have enough defense.
What about the QB? Any good?
Oh, he's good. Yeah, very good. Kansas City, I don't have any faith in Kansas City. I don't know what happened to that team. Since
It
they
seems
lost that
like
Super Bowl,
Mahomes is on the downside.
when they lost that Super Bowl, they were never the same, Kansas City.
What do you think about Mahomes, though?
I don't think he's the same quarterback. Well, he
No,
has no
he's not.
receivers either. Well, he has no.
That's not going to happen. Usually, these guys explode early in their career, like
That
Dan
happens.
Marino, the first few years, and then they stay good for a while, but they tail off.
Yeah,
That seems to be the case with Mahomes.
it looks that way. Russell Wilson too. Well, he's older now.
What do you think about this Giant quarterback? He looks pretty good.
He looks, yeah. Giants, poor Giant Jet fans. My God, imagine.
I mean, it would be hard to replace this guy. What's his name? DeVito?
Is that the?
What's a Giant quarterback's name?
The hell's his name? I get it.
This young guy that's throwing these touchdowns and
Tommy DeVito.
DeVito.
Yeah.
Can you really replace him at this point? I mean, he's a fan favorite. Everyone loves him.
He's 25. I played at Syracuse in Illinois. He's only 25 years old. So.
And he grew up right near the stadium. And
Yeah. He could be good for them. He's young.
has a good arm.
He definitely does.
Yeah.
He was an
I mean,
undrafted.
he threw 3 touchdowns in one game. Zach Wilson never did that in 3 years. I mean,
Yeah, he went in for Daniel Jones, right? When Jones got injured
right.
in the Raider game, I think. Um,
Yeah, I think Daniel Jones. Can you even replace DeVito with Jones at this point? I don't think so.
well,
You know,
against Washington, he was 18 for 26,
yeah.
246.
I mean, next year it's going to be a battle. In
Yeah,
camp.
yeah, you always have these upstart quarterbacks that come in off an injury, and you'd never believe they'd be as good as they are, and then they give you something to think about, and it gives the fans something to hope for next year. That's why
Mhm.
you always hope.
What do you think about Barkley? Is he going to be back?
Who?
The running back, Barkley.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I never questioned him as a draft pick. I
Oh,
mean,
no, he was
you
good.
get a big time running back like that, jump on it.
Yeah, he's yeah. When you get someone like that, they far and few between.
Leloy, nice 10-cent super with a heavy favorite on top. Yeah. Oh, God. Vinny, number 9, 2640 to place.
It's unbelievable with a 1
11-6.
to 2, and I get beat out. Unreal. It happens. And the 7 wasn't really hanging either. It was just the 9 ran a good race.
Yeah, the 9, it was like he toyed with the 7. It's
He
like
did.
you're not gonna get past me.
Absolutely. Al, I got to run. I just want to say hello, my friend.
Vinny, thanks for stomping in. Have a
Very
good night.
well.
I'll talk with you
Yeah,
later.
we'll talk later. Bye bye, everybody. Good luck.
Thanks, Vin.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Vinny Bracco. All right, we still have a few races here. I'll be right back in a few. Hi, guys. Welcome to All Horse Racing All the Time. I'm your host, Al. I'm going to have to step away for a few minutes. It turns out that, you know, there might be a death in the family. And, oh, jeez, during the holidays, you know, I'm pretty sure it's true, but Tencent Super, yeah. But I'll give you some picks. Hi guys, Barkley is Aaron Barkley's nephew. They're from the Bronx. Yeah. Barkley is a great running back. Okay, Warren. Okay, let me look this stuff up. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to be away for a few minutes and, just look into this. Jeez. Loy Bivin. Yeah. All right. I want to thank all of you for being here today and, the coffee. We're having the Kahlua French vanilla coffee. Got that for Christmas last year. It's still almost full. So you see, I'm not a big fan of that, but it gets the job done. Okay, this is a shot of me at Saratoga and, by the rail. And, I'll keep you posted and let you know what's going on while I check into what's going on here, in the family situation. Jeez.